Hey, what's up? So I went ahead and picked up this little 40 watt practice guitar amp. It's called a Spark amp by a company called Positive Grid. Now this amp actually basically came out, I think, October of last year, and it's fairly new. And but I've seen it all over the place. I've seen it on various ads on Facebook, Instagram. So I had to check it out. I'm like, what is this little thing? I mean, I thought it was just another novelty item that they, for the beginner guitar player or whatever. But I mean, this basically is for all levels of guitar because it's generally just an amp, and it's super lightweight. It's I mean, it's got some weight to it. I mean, it's obviously because being an amp, but it's so portable to carry around. You can carry it around anywhere with you, really, and have those great sounds. And you can get little tiny practice amps, but basically the factory sounds out of those amps aren't really the greatest. You know, they're just basically for just for practice, really. It's very small. I can show you what it looks like. It's actually sitting right here on my table and next to my laptop, so you kind of see the size comparison to this thing. What I like about it is not only does it have good quality raw sound just coming out of the amp. So this is what it sounds like with just the raw distortion coming out of this amp. Now it actually has a reverb on here and some delay that you can add as well. Here, I'll even show you. See, I can turn it up just a little bit. It's after 12 here, so I'm trying not to get it too loud. The high gains that it actually just pr- provides on its own without even using the amp. This thing is sweet. For a 40 watt amp, it really cranks. Okay, now, well, I've set it to the clean sound, so you can kind of hear a little bit of what. But there's an app that you can use along with it that you can get access to all the effects possibly you can possibly get. From what I've seen in various YouTube videos, I mean, you could basically just capture any sound you really want out of it. Basically, the app is someplace you could find in the App Store or in your Google Play, depending what kind of phone you're using, whether it's iPhone or Android. Uh, but all you got to do is just type in Spark Amp. It'll just pop up there, and you can download it for free. It doesn't cost anything, and the cool thing is it actually runs Bluetooth. You can scroll through all the different types of amps that you want to use, all the different heads, different settings, and each category of sound that you want, like a different head that you would choose, comes with all the necessary effects pedals that can go along with it. Everything from your overdrive pedal to your delay pedal to a chorus pedal, and you can see it on the top of the navigation scroll. It's categorized by different genres, so they really piece together these kits really of sound to basically accommodate the type of genre that you're looking to play, whether it's alternative, it's rock, it's blues, it's country, it's pop, it's basically anything you can think of. And each of those settings you can adjust it yourself just by just moving the knobs on the screen. Now, I'm not going to go through all the features of this app because there's so much to cover in there. You could do everything from recording a video of yourself playing. You can also connect your device to the app itself. It has an auxiliary in the back, so you can actually play along to your favorite songs. You can also use the amp as an audio interface. That's right, an audio interface. So you can plug the amp right to your computer and record your guitar sounds. You can record your tracks. Also, it has a feature on there where you can have some backing tracks. They actually have a selection of different backing tracks you can play along to, and it actually shows the chords on there, which, I mean, if you aren't really well versed in using your ear or improvising or whatever, they actually have the chords on there to that you can, I guess it's like a template, because you can follow along with. But it's basically just like more of a beat that you could just play along to. And also there's a metronome on there, so you can practice your timing, all kinds of cool things. But I'm basically going to just show you the types of sounds you can get out of this thing. I'm not going to go through all the sounds because there's so much to go through, but just give you a few samples of different sounds that I liked on there. So here we go. There you have it. These are the natural sounds that you can get out of the amp when you're using it standalone. But with the app, I mean, like I said, you can get access to pretty much any sound that you could possibly dream of, that you would probably pay thousands of dollars for a processor to use. For a practice amp, you get such good quality sound. Like if you were coming out of a regular Marshall or regular Ampeg, or even just a simple effects pedal. The price of this thing, I believe, is about $299, but I found this on Facebook Marketplace. Some guy was selling it for, he actually sold it to me for $220, which is pretty steal considering he has only had it for 3 months, barely used it. So I mean, even when he gave it to me, there was hardly any dust on it. It was like brand new. It was like he just took it out of the box. But you know, and I took it home, and the first thing I did obviously was grab my guitar, grab the cable, and I was like, I just got to see what this is all about. You know, and you know what? I'm pleased. I'm actually really pleased, and I think this is definitely money well spent. So if you're gonna get a nice little practice amp that can just do more than just provide what you see, you know, go for Positive Grid Spark amp. You know, I hear there are others like it out there. I haven't tried it. I don't know too much about it, but I've done so much research on this particular thing, and I said I just gotta have it. I was lucky enough to find one in my own state from a private owner who was selling it for reasonable price. I just went and got it. So, but yeah. So I'm happy. You know. So go out and get yours.